I just received one of the most exciting parcels I've received in forever. I'm on my way to the endocrinologist, gynecologist. It's too early to say these words. Technically, you should have gone on the pill and SSRIs. Constant pregnancy belly that I just can't seem to get rid of. Testosterone, 3 milligrams per pump. He's a big foodie, but a tiny guy. If you have obesity or if you have a tendency, can I just say that living with, they're not purebred, but like Siberian mixed cats is hilarious. You are so sweet, hello. And obviously they once again do have some knots and they don't like me to touch them. It's a random Tuesday afternoon. I just returned from the grocery store and a walk around the block. The weather is really nice, which it hasn't been. Again, I feel like we are going into the second not so nice summer over here, which is really sad. But yeah, it was really nice to get out, go for a walk, smell the flowers, I guess. We don't have any flowers around here, but like trees. I feel like the trees are smelling really good right now. Random side note. But yeah, I went again to the grocery store and I stocked up on a whole bunch of items that they have for some reason been out of for quite some time. One very important thing that I frequently run out of is cocoa powder. So usually I buy 2. This time around I bought 4 new packs of cocoa powder. What else? Dark chocolate. Incidentally, they had reductions, like price reductions on some of the products that I bought, like sort of in tiny bulk today, which is nice. We have a kitty joining in on the fun. He's patiently waiting for we don't know what. Levi, would you like some water on your foodie? Are you a little foodie guy? This is the skinnier cat, but he eats like 24/7. Anytime we bring out fresh food, because they do have food available 24/7, but anytime I give them fresh food, he's there for the potty. He's a big foodie, but a tiny guy. But I've been feeling so stressed out because I'm just sort of pressuring myself to get things done, because I have 2.5 months before I'm starting my new job. And there's so many things I wanna ideally have done by then. And I do have a few onboarding tasks to complete for the new company, but I also still need to deal with all of the stuff that I brought from my mom's place. I need to sell a few things. I've already started to try and sell a few things, which is really difficult to get people to actually pay at least a little bit of money for your old items, even if they are still in great condition. Yeah, I still need to complete a lot of paperwork, so yeah. It's Monday morning. I actually took the day off as my 3rd bereavement day. We do get 3 bereavement days in our company, which is really nice. It's not nearly enough, but yeah. Since the funeral was on Friday, I actually decided to take the day off. But yeah, I do have a whole lot of things I want to get to today. And once again, I'm already overwhelmed with where to get started, with the fact that the time just passed by, and I feel like I would love to get everything done all at once and just be done with it. But yeah, that's just not how it works. But I did get a few new contacts for testing, because the ones I've tested so far don't work for me at all. But yeah, next step, I'm going to insert these contacts. Then I'm going to try on some clothes that I ordered. Still in the process of trying to find clothes / my style, everything. But yeah, this week is an exciting week because I do have my gynecologist, endocrinologist appointment on Wednesday, which again, I'm really excited about. Let's see, I'm definitely gonna ask for testosterone. I have no idea how she's going to react, but yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so this is a more businessy outfit I'm going to keep. Really happy with the pants. I feel like they're like comfy, flowy, and still like chic. I think I'm also going to keep this top. It's not something that I would necessarily wear like outside of work. But fun fact, in case I haven't told you yet, my new job is going to be consulting. So if I go to like visit clients, I do need to dress up a little bit. So actually, if you've seen my declutter video or like closet declutter, I did keep a few items just in case for like fancier work, whatever occasions. And I think I will still need to keep those. So yeah. And what I also really like about this top is that it actually fits my color season. I think it works really well with like my skin tone and my hair and everything. Again, it's not something like, especially the color, it's not something that I would usually ever have gravitated towards. But I think it works pretty well, and like top this with like a blazer or something. Yeah. Oh man. Who would have thought that I would go back into like a business environment, like a very businessy environment? Again, my current job is like, come as you are, no one really cares. And I think times have changed. That's what people tell me. It's not gonna be like crazy, like suit and tie, not for me anyway, the way it used to be, but still, it's gonna be a bit of a change for me. But I think I will definitely feel comfortable in this, and then I'm just gonna wear sneakers. What else? There's something else. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you that I can't see you because my contacts, once again, this is the third pair. I don't think that they're working. The optician said to begin with that it's going to be difficult because my eyesight is not really that bad, and that it might take a lot of like trial and error. But for now, all the contacts I've tried, they have been worse than my actual eyesight. So, oh well. And the washing machine is done. I'm off to the post office to drop off a parcel, to pick up another parcel, to drop off a couple letters with stuff for people that I met at the funeral, but I totally forgot to take them with me. So yeah, I'm also wearing this top for the first time ever, I think. Maybe the second time, but I think the first time. I got this probably a couple years ago. A very, very basic, simple H&M top, but I never felt comfortable wearing it. And now I'm like, yeah, works, I guess. Same with these pants. I got them maybe 10 years ago. They haven't fit me in a long time. And even when they did, they were really tight. I mean, they're still not super loose because I still have that, like, I don't know, constant pregnancy belly that I just can't seem to get rid of. Well, yeah, anyway, I guess I should get going. You pee. Do you want to come out? Do you want to come out, Mr. Push? You're crazy. What's your poses? I'm actually on my way out to exchange this cap for a darker version. I got this almost a couple weeks ago, and while the blue kind of fits my season, I still prefer the darker one that I've seen in the store, and unfortunately chose this one. But it's like a 15-minute walk, which is kind of like the perfect distance to just go for a stroll in the afternoon. I'll also be calling my dad. Yeah, then work for another couple hours before I go to the gym tonight. I'm back with my new hat. I think, yeah, it looks super weird, but I definitely prefer this one. I think the old one was very kind of just too blue. Also, I can't really see anything on the camera because my contacts, I don't know. I think I'm just going to take them out again. The internet says that it can take up to 2 weeks to get used to new contacts. So I'm like, should I be more patient? But then again, I can't really see anything on my screen. So yeah, not sure what to do. I'm on my way to the endocrinologist, gynecologist. It's too early to say these words. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how this is going to work out. It's also the earliest I've left the house in a long time. It's the afternoon. I did have some time to process my appointment. I still don't know what to think about it. The endocrinologist wanted to prescribe estrogen and progesterone, and I don't think she did. I think she forgot. So that's not ideal. But what she did do is that she gave me this handout with a ton of, well, interesting information, basically stating that, well, it's sort of underlining the points that she made in the appointment, that I should take some like herbal supplement, that SSRIs would be the way to go, that taking the pill would be the way to go, and that just changing your perspective, diet and exercise could be helpful with PMS and PMDD symptoms. And she also gave me a calendar for my cycle, like a symptom sort of calendar, like a physical one, which I already trashed. I'm like, people have apps these days, and I have been tracking like not my daily symptoms, because honestly I hardly have any symptoms anymore because I'm feeling great, which is what I told her during the appointment, that my HRT has been amazing. It's been helping me so much. And she was like, yeah, but technically you should have gone on the pill and SSRIs. So yeah. Anyway, I don't even know. I'm on my way to work, one of the last times that I'll be going to this office, which is exciting. But yeah, as I mentioned, I met up with a friend last night. She's actually one of the, I think, 4 people at this point that I know that are on Monjaro as well, which is crazy. Or let's say on a GLP-1. And she was talking about how she had recently come off of it because her goal was to, come off of it, which is totally fair. But she was also talking about how she had already regained like 4 pounds, how she had been struggling because there were a lot of like family gatherings, events, whatnot. And I was like, hell no. Like, I will definitely try once I reach goal weight to like slowly taper off. But I don't think I want to live like this anymore. This has been my life for like my entire life, thinking about like what I can eat, how to survive like events, and like, you know, not being at home, not being able to cook for myself, not being able to go for the gym. Like, the slightest things would get me off track and would have me stressing about like my diet and how I would lose weight and all of that. And it's occupied my mind for my entire life. And honestly, I'm at the point where I'm like, I'll happily stay on this medication if someone continues to prescribe it and if I can afford it. I think most people are aware that if you have obesity or if you have a tendency, like if you have the food noise, if you've been struggling with this your entire life, they say that you will probably need to stay on it your entire life. And I will happily do that, trying to navigate the traffic and the bikes and everything. I do need to hurry up. It's Friday afternoon. I just got my lunch delivery. I ordered Indian, aloo palak, and garlic naan. Really excited to have this now. I'm so hungry. Which actually leads me to the fact that I'm going to take my shot tonight. Technically, I wanted to take it yesterday because I'm trying to get back into my schedule of taking my shot every single Thursday. But yeah, that didn't happen. I spent the whole day at the office and then I was out with friends and then I was just so done. We're having this crazy heat wave right now, which I think is at least all over Europe. And oh man, the day yesterday just being outside was crazy. And I already closed all of the blinds today because again, we don't have air conditioning and it's hot. I'm so excited that it's Friday. I'm so excited for the weekend. I'm also really excited about the fact that I actually went through all of my mom's admin folders, like physical folders, and was able to condense them into 2 folders from I think 6, 7 folders originally. So that feels really nice, and I now know like all the things that I still need to get done, and it's not that much anymore, which is so nice. Again, now I still have probably 15 photo folders to go through, which is another big task on my to-do list, but still just getting the admin stuff out of the way is like a big thing off of my to-do list. And then tonight we're actually going to go stand-up paddling, which I'm so looking forward to. And the door is going. I just received one of the most exciting parcels I've received in forever. I did not expect this to get here so early, and it is my testosterone. Oh my goodness. I still can't believe she actually prescribed testosterone despite making so many, or like saying so many questionable things. For some reason, she was quite open to just prescribing it. Other things, not so much. Apparently, this is the only pharmacy in Germany, and I didn't know that there was such a thing, that actually compounds female dose testosterone. Yeah, again, I did not know that there was actually a thing. I'm blown away. So testosterone, 3 milligrams per pump. Oh my goodness. Woo. Crazy. Micronized testosterone. Okay, so I am supposed to put 1 pump on my inner lower arms every single morning. I thought you were supposed to put them on your thighs, but whatever. This is gonna be interesting because I already put the estrogen on my arms. Yeah, I who would have thought? Well, they're talking about side effects and that it's a male hormone. Oh, and you're not supposed to store it over 25 degrees, which is an issue because it's like 30 in here. Well, anyway, I guess I'll start using this tomorrow. Crazy stuff. I'll report back and I'll see you soon.